the late 90s, I think, was the first book where they appeared. And I didn't think they were going to even be that important to the story, and they grew, they became more important to the plot. I became more interested in who they were. They have very interesting dialogue between them, and I'm like, oh, these are fun characters. I want to go on and do a book featuring them, and I think this is maybe the 5th book with Kovac and Liska. And now it's like visiting old friends. It really is. You walk back into the conversation that you just pick up that conversation from a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever. They're the kind of people I like to hang out with. I really, so it's like walking into my corner bar or whatever. There is no corner bar in Florida, but it's like I go hang out with my friends, and we talk about tough things, and we've got a kind of twisted sense of humor, and it really isn't hard for me to get into their mindset. I just sort of fall into it. I don't know what that says about me. I'm a tough chick to hang out with. That's what. The weather is really very much a character of living there. It's something you have to deal with on a daily basis, and it can be harsh and terrible and complicate everything. Just the daily existence of living in the winter in Minnesota is so much more complicated than living in Florida. I throw on my flip-flops and sunglasses and I'm out the door, and I go home to visit family, and it's, you've got to put on the socks and the boots and the, layers and layers. And if it's cold enough, you better take something, sleeping bag. So if your car goes off the road, you don't die. It's a whole other existence in that kind of weather. They come up with all kinds of ideas. It's fun. It's fun to see what they want to know, and characters that haven't written about in many, many years, that were a single book many years ago. Well, whatever happened with those characters, and what are they doing? Well, I don't know. I haven't seen them for a while. It's fun. It's really sweet. When I sit down to write, when I sit down to create a book, none of that is in my head at all. This is what's being presented, to me, wherever ideas come from. The universe is saying, here's what you might want to explore next, and that's my focus, and it's me and the story. And I don't think, well, what if this faction of readers, I better bring this in for them, or these people don't like this or that. No, some people don't like violence, and other people don't like bad language. And, I can't let that, I don't think a writer can let those kind of things influence what they do. Do what you do. And then hopefully, some people will love it, some people will like it, some people won't. And that's just how it is, and I'm very fortunate that I have a lot of people who like what I do.